I am a Concourse Village scholar, destined for success, educated by the best teachers on earth.
What we're doing at our school is we're all working toward the same goal. We're all speaking the same language. We're able to have common conversations across all grade levels so that it doesn't matter what class your child ends up in. Every parent can rest assured knowing that their child is receiving a high quality education.
My achievements will leave a lasting impression on the world.
Concourse Village Elementary School is located in the South Bronx, and we are categorized as the poorest congressional district in the nation. However, by visiting our school, you would never think that, and that's something that I'm really proud of. When I was a teacher, it was about who was the best teacher in the building. And every year, the children needed to relearn a new system, a new language, a new structure, and it didn't benefit them in any way. I wanted to create a school where teachers felt community, where everyone knew the children, where we felt like a family, and where systems were in place for everyone to be successful, not just the students, but also the teachers. In 2013, I walked into a situation where the school that existed was being phased out. So I did inherit the children from the phase-out school, and there was a major deficit across all content areas.
So what does increase mean?
We looked at the reading levels, and we saw that they had a low literacy rate. And research said if they're not reading on or above level by third grade, the likelihood of them ending up in prison increases. So the first year was very challenging. We were trying to come up with a plan and see, okay, how are we going to make sure that all the children are reading on grade level so that they're prepared?
Thoughtful readers.
Thoughtful readers.
Summarize what they learned from the text.
Summarize what they learned from the text.
When I was a reading specialist, I did a lot of research on reading programs and what really worked. Immediately, collaborative reading was a tool that I brought into the school because I knew that would align us across grades and support creating great readers.
Pete the cat was walking down the street in his new white shoes.
Initially, a lot of people did not understand the concept of collaborative reading. So ensuring that all teachers had professional development and understood the research behind it was vital.
So the first thing that we do is to make sure that we know what the question is asking, right?
Once the teachers started to see the progress and the students' reading levels started to spike up and our children were starting to feel really proud and confident, they were on board. Today, we infuse literacy at all costs, at all times, in all content areas. So you'll see literacy in art.
What would it feel like to be on the street in this collage? Provide evidence from the work to support.
In math, you will see children engaging in the 3-read protocol.
The gist of the story was each round they get a certain amount of points.
And they'll use the problem-solving procedure to annotate text.
So do we agree with her so far?
Another great practice that is implemented school-wide are the participation cards.
Remember to use your participation cards to agree or disagree with Owen.
These practices that are consistent staples are what allows us to create success. Regardless of what grade the child is in and how they progress throughout the school, the child still has the same consistency. When the situations are predictable, the children feel a lot safer, and so do the teachers.
Have a great weekend.
We have a motto that we're a community of one, and no doors are closed, no one is an island here. And we're sharing best practices because we want to be the best we can be for our children.